We're combining every 4th tier into one tower. Starting off with our boy, the free dart monkey. We're gonna go ahead and upgrade him to Juggernaut, Super Monkey Fan Club, and Sharpshooter. Now, Juggernaut and Sharpshooter, I think that's gonna be a great combo. As for Super Monkey Fan Club, without abilities, it's not really gonna do anything for us, but it does give us triple shot, and that's 3 times as good. So we'll give him an MIB, make sure, yeah, it's global. And do I really want to start all of these guys on round 40? I feel like that's a little insulting. I'm thinking for most of them, we start them off on round 80, because this is when hard mode would normally end, and I gotta speed this up a little bit because that ZOMG is super slow. But look at this, we're getting crits from the Sharpshooter, but we're shooting out Juggernauts from obviously the Juggernaut, and then we're getting triple the Juggernauts from the triple shot. So we should be absolutely fine against the ZOMG. Oh yeah. Now I don't know where your guys' predictions are, but I think without abilities, this guy might make it to round 100. I mean, he's got the MIB, so DDTs aren't gonna be a problem. So all that's left to worry about are rounds like 95, 96, 98, rounds that are really dense in balloons. Oh, he's at the BAD. Oh, he's going a little fast. I don't know if he's going to be able to pop the ZOMGs and DDTs that come out of this. Okay, he popped the DDTs. The DDTs are gone. Is he going to be able to get the ZOMGs? Ooh, holy crap. This 444 Dart Monkey just beat round 100. But now it's time to see how much further he can go. Alright, well, that didn't last very long. Round 102, I feel like I see this round a lot. Round 102 really stumps a lot of these guys, but 1.6 million pops, that's pretty freaking impressive. Now we're going to go ahead and continue. We already have the MIB. I don't know why I was about to place another one. I want a TED bot on this bad boy, and we're going to activate it as soon as I think the ability should happen, which I think right now is a good time. Right now is a great time. Now we're going to link the TED bot up to it and just see, okay, he couldn't even beat round 102 again. This guy sucks. That might have been a little mean, but we're gonna go ahead and put down our boomerang monkey. We're gonna get this guy more glaives, turbocharge, and Moab press. Now that turbocharge ability is gonna be absolutely phenomenal. I also just love Moab press, and I'm pretty sure the Moab press and more glaives work in tandem with one another, so this guy should be really good at rounds like 95, 96, and 98. Either way, we're starting him off on round 80, because if he can't beat a single ZOMG, I mean, he's really got no place here. He should be fine. Oh, but it looks like Moab press is actually a different ability. It's a different weapon than the turbocharge, so it's not going to be as good, and it might not go in tandem with more glaives, which kind of sucks. But let's see, this guy should, okay, yeah, I figured he was going to be able to take down that ZOMG, especially the balloons inside, because it looks like the turbocharge and more glaives actually combine, because you can see, yeah, all of these guys are hitting multiples BFBs, but I guess the Moab press is just a different attack. It's just separate, but we'll see. This guy should also make it to round 100, although I'm not sure if it's going to be able to beat the BAD, but let's see how far it goes. Oh man, round 97, this guy could barely even pop a fortified ZOMG, which is what I was thinking. I didn't think this guy would be able to pop the BAD because he just doesn't do enough damage. But we're going to go ahead and pop down our TED bot, and when I feel like it is apt, yeah, we're just going to do it now. We're going to use that ability, hook the TED bot up to him, so now this guy should automatically use his abilities, and as you can see, this guy's pushing the hell out of these Moabs, so we should be fine to beat round 97, hopefully round 98. Uh-oh, whoa. Oh, dude. Oh, his ability was so freaking close. But he loses at round 98. That's crazy. Next up, we've got the bomb shooter. And I'm a little excited for this one because I love the bottom path recursive cluster. Moab Assassin should help because it's going to work in tandem with recursive cluster. And that's going to make it do a lot of damage to Moabs. And normal ceramic balloons and stuff lower than that are going to be hit by the balloon impact. So I think this guy has a really high possibility of going really freaking far if he can beat the round 100 BAD, which I don't know if he can, but we're gonna go ahead. Okay, yeah, round 80 was a freaking breeze. We're just gonna let this guy do his thing. I'm pretty confident that he's gonna be able to go really far. He's definitely making it to round 100, right? Because literally nothing is stopping him. He's got group balloons because of recursive cluster, he's got Moabs because of Moab Mauler, and he's got normal small balloons because of what is it called? What is it called? Balloon Crush? Balloon Impact. Balloon Crush is the 5th tier. That would be freaking OP. But let's see how far this guy goes. I want to see him at the round 100 BAD. All right, this is what I was excited for. It looks like he's doing a crap ton of damage to this BAD, which is exactly what I expected. He got the DDTs down. The ZOMGs shouldn't be a challenge. There we go. Now, is he going to die at round 102? Just like the Dart Monkey 444? We're just going to have to see. Oh, you're kidding me, man. Round 102. It's these fortified camo regrow ceramics, which, by the way, are stacked with literally everything. I don't know why they do so much damage, but they just do. I thought Balloon Impact might have had it covered, but I guess not. Now, I'm not sure if hitting continue, getting up a Tedbot, and, you know, exploiting this guy's ability for all we have it for is really going to do anything. So if we use it now, I mean, like, that's the best time I could have thought to use it. And these regrow balloons, they're getting scary. They're getting real scary. Uh-oh, we got Pierce capped, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know if you saw that, but we literally got Pierce capped. We were getting blocked by balloons right over here, so we couldn't hit the balloons over here. That is crazy. Next up, we have the tack shooter. Now, I don't really know where to put it. I'm going to look at where I put it in my 333 video. All right, look, I put it in the middle. So whoever gets mad at me for putting it in the middle, I don't care. But we're going Overdrive, Ring of Fire, and Blade Maelstrom. And that's the order of how much damage I think this guy's going to do. Because Blade Maelstrom sucks. And let's just be real. It's not going to help this guy do any more damage, probably. But if we get an MIB, this Ring of Fire with Overdrive might go crazy. So we're gonna let him rip on round 80, and we're just gonna see how much damage is this doing. Okay, that's a bit. That's actually not as much as I thought it was. I was actually really excited for the tack shooter because it looks freaking awesome. And once it gets the ZOMG down, I mean, everything else is down with it almost instantly. But it feels like those ZOMGs, they're just going to be really difficult. So I wonder if, oh my goodness, are we really dying right now? Should I have put it a little more to the left so that it hits over here? I think I'm going to do that. I don't think that's fair. I think this is just a tiny smidge better. That way we're hitting balloons here, here, and here in like this little letter C. Didn't matter anyway. I spent all that time thinking about it just for him to die on round 85, which honestly is kind of what I expected. This guy really isn't that great, but now we can hook up a Tedbot to this guy and use the ability. Maybe the ability can clutch up a little bit for us. No, it's not clutching 2 ceramics worth of balloons for us. That's crazy. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I don't think this guy can even beat round 40, but he is gonna be pretty cool. We're gonna go ahead and get up Embrittlement, Snowstorm, and Icicles, and look at that range, ladies and gentlemen. If this was just a challenge against like 10 trillion ceramic balloons, this guy won. But look, we're not going to discriminate nonetheless. We're going to give him an MIB, and I don't know if I should start him off on round 80. I think we're going to discriminate a little bit. We're going to start him off on round 40 just to see if he's even able to beat... Okay. Wait, he is actually able to beat a Moab, which is not something I expected. So we're going to play it from round 40 and beyond, because I don't have faith that this guy's going to be able to beat a ZOMG. I don't even think he'll be able to beat a BFB. I'm not going to lie to you. But let's see how far he goes. Hopefully he proves me wrong. I mean, if this guy goes the furthest out of anyone, I'll be pretty freaking surprised. For a freaking Ice Monkey, bro, round 75 is crazy impressive. I can't believe this guy got over 200,000 pops. I mean, I didn't think he was going to be able to beat round 60, let alone round 74. Now, I don't think the ability's really going to help all that much. Let me look at it. Freezes all regular balloons on screen. Okay, yeah, so it makes the most sense to wait until it starts getting a bit overwhelming, but it's just like, yeah, I don't even need to link the Tedbot. I didn't even need to place him down. He just dies before he's able to use the next ability, but still, that's really impressive. And speaking of really impressive, next off is the Glue Gunner, which I don't know. I genuinely don't know. I don't know how this is going to work, but we're going to get Balloon, Liquefier, Glue Strike, and Relentless Glue. Mind you, I like all of 3 of those tier 4s, but the Glue Gunner, it's a support tower. I don't know why it's in primary. It's support. Either way, we'll give this guy his MIB that he truly deserves, and I guess I'm going to put him on round 40 as well, because I don't see him really going past that. I barely see him beating round 40, but, you know, slow and steady, I guess, is going to win the race on this one. And we can try round 60. I'll try round 60, but if we die here, I mean, don't say I didn't warn you. But it looks like we might actually have something? Maybe? No, we don't, because there's just too many mobs. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and continue. We're going to put him on a round that's a little more, I don't know, like round 54. I think round 54 he might have a shot at beating. Yeah, okay, he does. So we'll just see how much closer. Maybe he makes it all the way to round 60, and I already figured it out. But he is so freaking slow, dude, because his super glue and his balloon liquefier both like work at the same time, and that sucks because relentless glue stuns the balloons, so nothing else gets to damage them except for the freaking relentless glue and balloon liquefier. But look, he's gonna die on round 57 anyway. It doesn't even matter. But what if we use a continue, we get up a little Ted bot over here, and we just wait for like right here, and then we let him do the damage or whatever. Okay, yeah, no, I mean, I didn't expect the glue to go very far. Honestly, round 57 is a little impressive for this guy. Next up, I am very excited for this one, as boring as it's going to be, because I really like the sniper. We're going to go main Moab, supply drop, which it probably won't help when we test the abilities out, but who knows, and full auto rifle. Now, I think this guy genuinely has the ability to go past round 100, even though he's a very cheap sniper. So we're going to put him on round 80 just to see what he does to this ZOMG that we're not going to see. We're just not going to see it. We only see the ceramics after, because his main Moab and the shrapnel shot from the tier 2, and I guess the bouncing bullet, yeah, because we have that too, they combine, so just about every single Moab is going to be frozen. So we're literally going to see nothing. So I'm going to go ahead and speed this up by quite a bit. I guess with the supply drop, we'll see how much money we make before we die. Once we do die, I don't know. Let's just let this play out. That's actually really surprising. This guy goes down on round 98 with over 1.4 million pops. I really was convinced that this guy would be able to handle round 98 plus. So I don't know. I'm going to link up the Ted bot, I guess, because I might as well. I don't know if it's going to do anything. Maybe the ability gives him like extra attack speed or something. But it doesn't look like it. And if so, it doesn't look like it's enough, because he still goes down on round 98. Next up, we have our boy, the Monkey Submarine, and out of every tower, I feel like this one is the lamest one, because Plutonium Reactor really just adds a layer of like crap to this 444. You know, it's just not compatible, but we'll get first strike and armor piercing darts along with it. I don't even know if this guy can beat round 80. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna put it on round 80 because I'm a little confident that he might be able to. But like, if I had to bet any money on it, it would be less than $5, because I'm fine to lose $5. But it looks like he's getting to shooting. Okay, yeah, it's too much. It's overwhelming, and you know what? I get it. So let's put him on round 60 here. Round 60, yeah, he should be able to handle that. The problem is probably going to be with ceramics and stuff, and just like dense balloons. So round 63, I'm expecting this guy to go down. Yeah, I figured. He's just not good at having a lot of pierce. But we're going to see with this first strike capability, I don't believe it requires that it's aimed at a Moab, right? So I'm thinking, okay, next wave. Okay, this wave, we're going to just boom, and we should be okay. Okay, we did make it past 63. We're on 65 now. I don't see us going much further. Yeah, round 65 is pretty hard, but we've got the ability again, and it just didn't. It targeted the largest balloon, which is what it says it does. But oh, wait, we're not dead. Okay, I thought we were going to be dead there, but we are not dead at all. Then I'm thinking maybe round 70 we might go. I don't know. I don't think 69's that bad. 70 is bad with the rainbows. 70 is crazy with the rainbows, but we are able to survive that. The Moabs are a lot here, but if we can get that ability clutch, okay, that actually worked. We're on round 72 now. Normally I don't micro these abilities, but I feel like this one is one that specifically needs to be microed. Otherwise, you know, the tower's just so trash. So, I think we're good here. Yeah, 74. Ooh, no, that's scary. That's very scary. Okay, we're good. 75. This is actually making it a lot further than it did without the ability. That's interesting. Okay, BFB down. Ooh, that might be too much. That might... Oh, it's not. Oh, that is. Okay. Round 75, the submarine makes it just as far as the ice monkey did, which is, it's weird to say the least. Next up, we have the Monkey Buccaneer, which if it can't beat round 80 without the abilities, it certainly can with the abilities. But I think it'll be good. Aircraft Carrier and Monkey Pirates are both really good upgrades here. So I think we're going to have round 80 in a chokehold. I don't even need an MIB, but I kind of have to give it for, you know, spirit of fairness. But we do beat round 80, which is exactly what I expected. I expect this guy to go pretty decently far. I don't think he's making it to round 100, but I think he'll make it to like round 94 or something like that, you know, maybe round 96, but I don't know. I don't think it's going to be able to beat round 95. All right, we're on round 94, but this is a huge round, and if this guy's able to pop through this, yeah, I figured, you know what I mean? The ceramics are so overpowering on round 94. I'll tell you what, though, he did make us 700 or 7,280 bucks, and that's pretty freaking good for a tower that costs like what, 22,000? But let's go ahead and use our continue. We're gonna get our Ted bot out, and I don't know. I'm just going to use this once the ZOMGs start. We'll put him on strong. Okay, I thought putting him on strong would have made the ability pull in a ZOMG, but this guy might not be able to take down ZOMGs, actually. Monkey Pirate, can Monkey Pirates do that? I don't know. It doesn't seem to be able to, but the extra, you know, damage actually looks like it came through. Holy crap. I didn't expect the ability to be that important. But yeah, round 95, like I said, I had no expectations of this guy being able to beat it. But he did get over 1 million pops. So, you know, there's always a bright side to every story. Next up, we have a monkey with a very good ability. We've got the Monkey Ace. We're going to put him on Figure Infinite because that is my favorite one. We're going ODS, Ground Zero, and Spectre. So if this guy doesn't, okay, he's not on, there we go, Figure Infinite. If this guy doesn't beat round 80, I don't know who will, because out of every single tower, this guy should freaking do it. He's a Spectre, for goodness sake. As for making it to round 100 and beyond, I think you'll be able to do it with the ability, but I'm just not sure without, because Spectre is really going to struggle against DDTs, and that's something that the Ground Zero is going to be able to perfectly destroy. So without abilities, I don't know. We might even call it around 90. I don't know, because Spectre just sucks at breaking DDTs. But we also have the Moab, or not Moab, we have the MIB. What does that actually stand for? Monkey Intelligence Bureau. We've got the MIB down. So this guy could, I don't know, he could actually see round 100. Yeah, okay, round 95. I figured the DDTs, even with an MIB, the Spectre just cannot handle it. But who will be able to handle it is when we get a continue, we get a Ted bot, and we just get ready to sync this bad boy up to our Sarbomba? Is it Sarbomba? It's Ground Zero. Sarbomba is a tier 5. All right, so we'll use a Ground Zero here. Boom, there we go. Round 95 should be easy now. Round 96 should be a little easier with Ground Zero. And round 97, ooh, this is a tough one, but we're okay. Spectre's doing enough damage. Round 98, Ground Zero. Oh, dude, really? I thought we would have had that with Ground Zero. I thought, did it even go off on round 98? Because if it did, it didn't do that much damage. But 1.4 mil, I mean, look, this is one of the best 444s in the game, or at least it's the best 555 in the game. It's one of them. But I guess the 444 just, you know, it needs support. I think that's what it is. Next off, we've got the heli pilot, and if I remember anything, this might be like 3 separate heli pilots, but I don't know if they fixed that. But let's go. Oh, he's stuck in pursuit. That's why. Okay, well, I'm gonna keep him in pursuit, but just for now, I want him to follow my mouse. Actually, no, I don't. We're gonna keep him locked. We're gonna go Apache Dart Ship, support Chinook, and Comanche Defense. Okay, so by the looks of it, there's only one heli pilot. I thought there was going to be multiple, but we're going to put this guy on pursuit. Thank God he has pursuit, because I freaking love pursuit. We're going to go ahead and get the MIB up. This guy should definitely be round 80. If he doesn't, I mean, he's just a chump, but yeah, he's able to. He's just a buffed Apache Dart Ship, you know what I mean? He's an Apache Dart Ship with the bonus of Moab Shove and Downdraft, so he should be decent against everything. I'm thinking round 94, round 95 he falls, if not round 94. I think round 94 is a good round for this guy to fall, but he might even go earlier. I don't know. We're going to go ahead and see. This ability over here is actually going to be really important. So when we test this guy's ability out, we're going to start him from round 1, because the ability is going to be accumulating lives, right? So I want to see how far he can really go. But as for right now, we're going to start on round 80. Definitely a little earlier than I expected. He goes down on round 92, which, you know, 570,000 pops. You do what you can, and you can what you do. So we're going to go ahead and set this guy's round 2-1 now. And we're going to put a Ted bot on him, and we're going to put a Monkey Farmer on him. So where's the farmer? We need to put a farmer on him. And the reason why is because when he uses this ability, okay, he's just gonna, okay, so I gotta put freaking farmers all over the map for this guy so that no matter where he is, the farmers are able to take the cash drops and I can just speed this up. So we're gonna put down a few farmers. Thankfully, I don't have, I'm not poor in terms of monkey money. I've got almost $1 billion, so we should be okay to just put these guys wherever. I just want to make sure every single possible spot is covered. That way we do not miss out on any lives. So yeah, we're really just freckling the map with farmers. But now that we've got enough, we're just going to go ahead and speed this up. I don't know how high these lives are going to go. I'm going to guess by round 100, if he even makes it there, he's going to have 2,000. But I think he's going to die around round 94 again, because I think he'll be able to leak whatever he lost to in round 92. So that might be one of the most anticlimactic things I've witnessed. Round 92, bro. I mean, really, he made 75 grand. He paid himself off and then some. But like, he didn't go a single round further. Now for the mortar, what we are going to do, not give myself a crap ton of lives. We are just going to put this guy, I mean, we're going to put him right here, you know, where he belongs. We're going to go big one. We're going to go artillery battery, and we're going to go shattering shells. I'm just putting him plapped in the middle, bro. I don't want any more business than that. I don't want to freaking set his target over and over. I don't want to micro this guy. You guys should know that already. I hate microing the mortar. Now, is he going to be able to beat round 80? I actually have no idea. So we're just going to find out here. It doesn't look like it's unlikely, but it doesn't look like it's going to be by a big stretch. Okay, so once he gets it down to like BFBs, he's good. But I feel like the single ZOMGs are going to do crazy damage. So rounds like 85, 89, I think, has fortified ZOMGs. Those rounds are going to be hard on this guy. So round 89 doesn't have any fortified ZOMGs. I think I'm thinking about like round, I don't even know, 90, 96 maybe. I think I'm thinking about round 96. But it looks like so far he's keeping up. I mean, things are pretty difficult. Definitely round 95 is hard. Is it 97 then? Bro, am I an idiot? It's around, yeah, it's round 97. All right. This is probably the round he's going to die on. By the way, we leaked to like a single ceramic, which is interesting. I'm not going to, you know, maneuver it, but I'm just going to put it here now. We're just going to put it here now just to see, is it possible? No. Okay. No. Well, that's my answer. He dies on round 97. But look, maybe he doesn't have to, right? What if we go ahead and give him a TED bot for his artillery battery? We're obviously going to time it decently well at the very least. That should do a little bit of extra damage. Oh, it might be enough. Okay, if we maneuver him here now. Okay, round 98 we're on. This is a great round for this guy because he should just rack up pops, right? Beautiful. We lost another ceramic. You're kidding me. Okay, we're going to get the ability again, so I don't even have to micro him. We're on round 100 with this guy. All right, now I'll micro him. I'll do it. Mostly because I have no faith in this guy to be able to pop the BAD, because look at the small amount of damage he's doing. He's doing like 1,000 every few seconds, which really is only a couple hundred a second. I just, even if we pop it, we're going to pop it so late that this guy's not going to be able to pop or stun or do anything to the ZOMGs inside. But it doesn't even look like he pops the BAD. But look, you know what? At the very least, he made it there. That's something that a lot of towers, even with abilities so far, have not been able to say they've done. All right, next up, we're going to go ahead and plop down a Dartling Gunner. I think this is the spot where I should put it. I don't know if I normally put it there, but I think, okay, this is just covering it, bro. We'll put this like right here. It's global. I don't need it in the way. But let's go ahead. We're going to go for Plasma Accelerator, Rocket Storm, and BADS, Balloon Area Denial System. Now, look at that freaking targeter, by the way. That is 3 Dartling Gunner targeters inside of each other. I want to lock him here. I just wish that this didn't end, you know, because it's the best for the Plasma Accelerator to be here because this beam does a crap ton of damage and it gets hit twice, but it also just like skips out on, you know, all the rest of the ray. So now the ray is longer, but it's technically a little worse. I don't know. Doesn't matter. We should be fine against round 80, right? Yeah. BADS is really good. Hydro Rocket Pods is also a nice addition to have. And the Plasma Accelerator takes care of almost all of the smaller balloons, including Moabs. That said, we die on round 85, but that's because I'm not microing. So I guess I have to micro now, which is not my favorite thing to do in the world. But you know what? It is only fair. But it's good to see, you know, how far do you go when Marquis CD6 is not microing, which is not very far because, you know, everyone knows my micro is some of the best in the game. That said, we should be able to make it to like round, I'm thinking like around 240 because I'm microing. So yeah, around 240, maybe around 260 if I have really good micro. But I don't know. Okay, are you kidding me? I died on round 88. Well, look, I don't even think the freaking ability is gonna do much for this. We'll use it. I don't know why I hooked up a TED bot to it, but we can do that. And yeah, now he's got the ability going whenever he has it going. I guess it technically did help us beat round 88. It didn't hurt us for sure, but it's just like these smaller ceramics and stuff. They're just so annoying because, oh my goodness, they just sneak through and then eventually they're all the way at the end of the track, and then I got to shoot at the end of the track, which means I can't shoot at the beginning of the track, which is where all the freaking balloons are. So it's just a waste of time. And look at this, the knockback isn't helping me. I just need this guy to do more damage. I don't need him to knock back anything. And look, we're about to have Hydro Rocket Pods, and I'm about to waste it on the freaking ceramics. Okay, well, I guess I... well, maybe I did. I don't know. I don't know. I guess I don't know how the ability works. I thought it was going to be not so long-lasting. But we should be good on round 91. I leaked a ceramic because I'm an idiot, but it's fine because we're on round 92, so nothing I did in the past round matters. Okay, we leaked another ceramic, and we're at 10 lives. This is starting to get a little scary, but I think I'm good. I think I'm all right. I think I should be able to go to round 93. I just got to make sure that I'm not leaking any stupid lives to ceramics anymore. And you know what? That plasma pool at the end of the plasma accelerator really freaking helps. Like, the damage that thing does is crazy. Like, look at this, bro. Several regrow camo ceramics just gone, obliterated. The only problem is, while I have to focus on these guys, the rest of the freaking balloons are moving, and that's so stupid. Like, why don't they just wait, you know? Why don't they just slow down and wait for me? Now, round 94, I don't know how I'm going to be able to do this. I mean, round 94 has a crap ton of balloons, and I don't see this guy popping all of them. He's not getting pierce capped with the plasma accelerator, which is good because that means we're not going to leak to ceramics right away. But I feel like we're not going to have enough time to be able to destroy those ZOMGs. I mean, hell, these freaking Moabs are making it way too far for my comfort, and that means the BFBs and whatnot are only going to be able to make it further and further along the track. But we might have it, actually, now that I think about it. So let me just micro this. Give me a second, because we've only got a couple more ZOMGs. Wait, we might actually have this in the bag and make it to 95, which is kind of crazy. No. Oh my goodness, I just screwed it up. I just screwed it up. Round 94. Oh my goodness. Thankfully, no micro is required for the wizard. We can just go ahead and get Arcane Spike, Summon Phoenix, and Necromancer. All very good 4th tiers, albeit Necromancer's very cheap, so it's not going to be able to do that much damage. And it's also default set here. I don't know why. I don't know why I can't fix that. I would rather not have it like this, actually. So you know what? Wait. What if I restart? Okay, now I can set it. So I can set it to be here, and that's cool. And then if I get Necromancer, I can't. Okay, but we can go for Summon Phoenix anyways. And now I'm able to set it at the front, so that's a little bit better. And now we can start on round 80 again. Just anything we can do to help buff this guy as much as possible, because I think he's gonna need it, low-key. Like, I don't want to be mean, but he's not... I mean, I don't know. We're just gonna see. We're gonna let this guy speak for himself, because I feel like I'm doing a lot of talking for these towers, and then I get proven wrong, and then I looked at like an idiot, and I don't know, I probably look like an idiot anyway, but let's see how far this guy goes. Okay, well, maybe that was a sign to keep talking, because as soon as I stopped, this guy died on round 87. Now, that's certainly not as far as I thought he'd be able to go, but let's go ahead and plop a TED bot down for him. I guess it's best to just, like, almost immediately use that Summon Phoenix, you know, just wait for there to be balloons on the map first, and then hopefully, yeah, he's gonna use it again, and that's still not enough to beat the freaking ceramics on 87. That is crazy. I thought this guy was going to at least make it to like round 94, 95. Because normally if you make it around 90, you make it around 94. You already know we're saving the Super Monkey for last. So we're putting down a Ninja right here. We're going to go for Balloon Jitsu, Balloon Sabotage, and Sticky Bomb. Now this one, I think the ability is really going to help. but I don't know if this guy's going to be able to beat round 80. You know what I mean? Because he's just a Bloon Jitsu and a Sticky Bomb. He's not really, I mean, he technically has one Shinobi on him, but that's it. But look, I don't know. This guy could actually secretly be cracked, and he might be, because he did just pop that ZOMG. Is he able to handle the balloons that come out of it? The Flash Bomb is going to be doing the bulk of the damage there, and, scary. Oh, Distraction is also really helpful, though. I forgot this guy does technically have Distraction. It comes with being a Shinobi Ninja, and it looks like this guy can actually beat a ZOMG. That is very impressive. I did not believe in this guy at all. And you know what? He just proved me wrong. So there you go. That's what I was talking about earlier with me jumping the gun on something and saying something stupid. That said, he dies on round 81. So I guess it really wasn't that stupid. But let's go ahead and give this guy a TED bot, because his ability is going to be able to slow everything down. Now, does it slow everything on the screen? During the sabotage, all balloons move at half speed. So it might be better to just wait a little bit for, like, yeah, right now, maybe. And now everything should be sabotaged. It'll give him a bit more time. I don't see it yet. It's not enough time for him to be able to beat round 81. And you know what? That makes sense. Next up is a tower that is just bad at attacking in general. We are going to go ahead and get Stronger Stimulant for no reason, Transforming Tonic, and Rubber to Gold. Now, the odds at this guy beating round 80 are 0, so we're starting him off on round 40. Get that MIB up, and just pray that he's even able to beat this. Doesn't look like he is. So, you know what? We literally have to continue and then just start from round 1. Or that's round 4. We're going to start from round 1 just to see how far this guy would go. He might even make it up to round 40. I don't know. But I do know with the ability, he's at the very least gonna go further than round 40. So that's, I guess, exciting to see. I mean, is it really? It's just an alchemist. But I don't know. This guy could super surprise me and make it all the way up to round 10 million for all I know once I get the ability on him. They could have buffed it in an update, and I do not pay attention to the updates. So let's see how far this guy goes base. Didn't take that long for him to fall. He dies at round 31, which is way further than I expected for an alchemist like him. So let's go ahead. We're going to plop a TED bot up on this bad boy. And now he gets the ability, which is actually decent. Like, it's sort of like a scuffed Super Monkey fan club. He's not even going to make it around 40. That's so crazy to me that a freaking 444 with the ability is only able to get up 6,000 pops. That's crazy. Next, we've got our boy, the Druid. Now, this one's just a fun tower. I don't know if he's going to be able to pop the ZOMG, but we're going to go Ball Lightning, Jungle's Bounty, and Pop Lust, all of which are pretty decent. I mean, he's going to get the pop. Does he not get the Pop Lust bonus? No, he doesn't. I thought he gets a Pop Lust bonus just for being one, but I guess not. The ability on him really won't help, so we're just going to see if he can pop his ZOMG, and if not, which it doesn't look like it, I mean, yeah, we're gonna have to put him on an earlier round. So I'm thinking round 60. This is round 80 again, which is not what I wanted. I don't know why I didn't put it on round 60. All right, hopefully this guy's able to take down a BFB. He should be, right? Yeah, it's just what? Whoa, that got close. That got very close. So I don't know what round is going to do it for him at this point. It's definitely round 80. So if he makes it up to round 80, he is a goner. But I don't know. He could die like round 78, 79. But I feel like he's pretty good with group balloons. So I don't know. The only thing that would be a threat there are the BFBs that come out. I was going to just say Moabs. But no, it's the BFBs that pose a problem for this guy. Because he doesn't do much single target damage. But we'll let him speak for himself. Yeah, round 79, you can see these are fortified BFBs here, and they're just too tanky for this guy to be able to destroy. Now, I could test how much money he would make from round 1 up until round 79, which is when he dies, but honestly, I don't care, because he doesn't make that much money anyways, and you'd have to surround him by farms, and then he can make more money, but, I mean, he's still gonna die at round 79. Next, we've got the Mermonkey, and I am so inexperienced with using the Mermonkey still that I don't know if this guy can beat round 80. I have no idea. But we're gonna go for Abyssal Warrior, Arctic Knight, and Symphonic Resonance. By the way, all of these descriptions are so freaking long. Like, this might be the longest 4th tier descriptions in total out of every tower. He's also definitely one of the coolest looking because it just blends in so well. You know what I mean? Like, this is the Arctic Knight model with, I think, a Symphonic Resonance something, and then he's got the tentacles coming out from the Abyssal Warrior. He's so freaking cool looking, bro. But let's see if he can beat round 80. I think his Symphonic Resonance, okay, it doesn't capture in, what's it called? It doesn't capture in ZOMGs, which is a little disappointing. But I mean, I don't know. Those tridents are looking really freaking cool. Doesn't look like being cool is going to equate to being, you know, high damaging, though. So we're going to see. Maybe he pops it down, turns it into Symphonic Resonance, gets... Oh, he misses one. He missed one of the freaking BFBs. So that means that, yeah, he's just lost on round 80. All right. So we're going to have to try him out on round 60 here. So we'll put him on round 60, and he should be able to beat a BFB, right? Yeah, because he can just spin it round and round. Which means, honestly, I'm expecting this guy to die at round 80. I think he's going to make it through round 60 to round 70 to round 79. But I mean, well, I know he can't beat round 80. We just saw it. But let's see. You know, I freaking knew it. He made it up to round 80 all by himself. But I guess now it's just time to try the ability out. Because, I mean, he made it all the way here. We know he's gonna lose, so let's just try it with the ability. Maybe the ability does a little bit of extra damage that actually matters. Holy crap, the ability, I didn't expect that at all. The ability is actually pretty freaking good. So now we're just going to see how far this guy can go with the Arctic Knight ability. And I don't know, I mean, by the looks of it, this guy might make it to, like I said before, around 92, 94, 95. I'm thinking at most 95. I don't think he's beaten round 95, but he might beat round 92. He might beat round 94. Okay, he might not be round 87, actually. Yeah, 88 might have him cooked. I don't know. I'm just taking very, you know, generous predictions, but it looks like round 88 is the round that does get him. He's done 620,000 pops. You know what? That's pretty freaking respectable for the Mermonkey. It's not as far as other 444s have gone, but I think this is the best new tower that they've added, the Mermonkey. I don't like the Beast Handler at all. I feel like it's not fun. You know what I mean? I mean, the Alchemist is cool. The Druid is really cool, but the Mermonkey is like the coolest, you know, it's the most unique. Now, I promise you by the end of the magic category, we would have the Super Monkey up. So we're going to do, I'm thinking we're going to do 4 for this guy, right? We're going to do Sun Temple, no abilities with no sacrifices. Then we're going to do Sun Temple with abilities and no sacrifices. Then Sun Temple, you know what I mean? Like we're going to do it with sacrifices and without sacrifices. So we're going to start without sacrifices. We're going to get up Sun Temple, Tech Terror, and the Dark Champion. Now, for some reason, this gives him 2 Sun Temple heads. I don't freaking know. I don't know. I have no idea. But we're going to give him an MIB. We're going to plop him down on round 80 and just see what happens. He should, okay, yeah, he absolutely smoked it. And this guy should smoke round 100 just the same. But we are going to play out the rounds just to see what happens. And I'm excited to see, I mean, obviously, the Sun Temple with abilities and with sacrifices is going to be the best, right? It's going to go the furthest, but I want to see how big of a gap it is, because it could just be a 1-round gap, you know? This guy could lose at round 100, the other guy around 101, the other guy around 102, and then the with sacrifices and with abilities at round 103. So who knows what's going to happen, but we've got the okay, we don't got the BAD anymore. It's gone. This guy absolutely destroyed it. Holy crap, he's doing a lot. Let's also, you know what, while we're ahead, we're going to go strong in first instead of last in first, and that might have caused us death. But we're out on round 103, which is honestly pretty freaking decent. Let's go ahead and continue. And now we're going to try... Oh, wait, no. I didn't have to sell him. I'm an idiot. We're going to try the same thing, but we're going to be able to use the ability. So now we're going to put the TED bot up. I got to put the freaking MIB up again because I'm a little bit of a ditz, but that's fine. And let's just wait for the ability, because I saw a lot of people commenting on one of my other videos that I gotta time the ability. So we're gonna time the ability here, but it doesn't look like it's gonna be enough. Oh, it is. Okay, look at that. So now it's gonna be all about timing this Tech Terror ability when I need it, why I need it, I don't know. I don't know. But we're on round 107 already, which is a huge improvement. So let's time it here. Okay, we should be good. We should be good. Beautiful. Technically, I want to use it as early as possible because the later I use it, the less I get to use it. You know what I mean? So I want to use it as fast as possible and as efficiently as possible. I wanted to hit the most amount of these, mostly ZOMGs. The ZOMGs is the biggest thing I'm worried about because the rest is super easy to crush. You know what I mean? They just don't have that much HP. And yeah, this is something where it's like, yeah, look at that. Oh, almost everything evaporated in one click of a button. I don't know. This guy can make it to round 120. He could die on this round. Actually, it's very possible that in these soon to come rounds, this guy just gets destroyed. But DDTs definitely aren't going to be the things to do it. It's going to be the ZOMGs and perhaps the BADs that come out that actually does the bulk of the damage here. And I don't think any amount of Tech Terror is going to save me right now. Yeah, I couldn't even use it if I wanted it to. So let's go on round 119. We've got 6 million pops from this. No sacrifice, by the way. 0 sacrifices, just abilities. That's pretty freaking good. Let's go ahead and restart, and now I'm going to build up an actual good temple. I think I'm going to go military, primary, and magic, because support, we're not going to have any other towers to support, so it doesn't make sense. You know what I mean? So we'll build up this temple sacrifice, military, magic, and primary. And now we'll go ahead and get Tech Terror and Dark Champion, give this bad boy an MIB. And you know what? I think we're going to start him off on round 100 just to see how different. Okay, I accidentally gave him a call to arms, which I don't think is much better, but, you know, it helps to be congruent, I guess. And wow, that is a lot more damage. Holy crap. All right, that is interesting. We're in for something, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go ahead and put him on strong and first. And the round to beat for this guy is round 103 because that's what the no abilities, no sacrifices temple made it to. So this guy isn't trying to beat round 119 because he's got no abilities. But if he does, I mean, that's a testament. And this is a testament right now because this guy is absolutely destroying everything. But let's see how far he does go. Bro, what? With sacrifices, round 162 with 61 million pops. What? How is it that big of a difference, bro? It's a 400. Well, it's a 444, but like, it's a sun temple. It's not even a true sun god. Bro, I don't even know if Tech Terror can be strong enough anymore. I don't know why I put down a Ted bot, because I don't think I'm going to use him. But I don't think a Tech Terror ability can even do much here. It's just like a fashion display almost, because we've got into rounds that are so freaking balloon dense. Or not balloon dense, but like RBE high, I guess, that it's like this Tech Terror doesn't do anything anymore. We did just get rid of the DDTs, so it might actually win us the round. Maybe turn it into BFPs and then... all right, I was hoping for something. But wow, round 162 is freaking crazy. Now, I'm pretty excited for the Spike Factory. A lot of you get on my case for not putting it in the back. I'm gonna put it in the back, all right? Don't complain about it. I'm just gonna put it in the back. And let's go for Spiked Mines, Spike Storm, and Deadly Spikes. This guy's gonna be pretty freaking OP. We all know the 555 is crazy, right? I've covered that a few times. I love the 555 Spike Factory because it's just OP. But the 444 needs a little bit of love too because it's still pretty freaking good. Let's go ahead and put this guy on round 80. He's not going to have the Carpet of Spikes effect that the tier 5 would have, which means that we just kind of got to wait for this guy to come around. But we should, yeah, beautiful. We should be great. Now, obviously, the ability is going to be where the majority of this guy's strength is at. Let's speed it up. This is really 25x, bro. I'm going to have to put it at like 50x or something because everything has to, yep, okay. Well, maybe I didn't need to do that because he dies so quickly. But look, he dies at round 82 without his ability. But if we go ahead and hit continue, if we get a Ted bot, link him up to this guy, now he's gonna do a crap ton more damage. Actually, I was scared that he was gonna still die on round 82 regardless, but he should make it pretty freaking far. So let's see. All right, you know what? Round 98, that's further than a lot of these towers go. This guy definitely could have beat round 100 if he could have gotten to it, but, you know, he didn't. But he ended up with 1.4 million pops with the ability. So it seems like that ability, bro, because you can get up infinite of these, mind you. So if you got up like a map full of them, bro, I don't even want to imagine it. That's something that the Neo God can do, because my computer's not built for that yet. Now, I don't want the Beast Handler to be last, which means it's gonna be second to last, and you can't really do it for this guy. You can only do 2 cross paths. And I think what I did for this is I literally just did a top path, and then I did a middle path, and then I did a bottom path, and then I did you know, 16 power and 64 power. So we're going to do that instead, because, I mean, we could do the abilities too, but you know what? Let's just include the abilities. Why not? So I'll go ahead. I think I'm going to position all of these guys in the same spot just to make it easier. That's more or less the same spot. We'll go ahead and get up an MIB, which means that I can push this just a little bit further too. And I'm thinking round 80. I'm pretty sure these guys can handle round 80. It's not that hard of a round. There we go. And let's just see how far we can go on 16 power. Okay, well, that wasn't long at all. We died on round 83. You know what? That's a little bit my fault, because I had it at 50x speed instead of 25x speed, so really it should have been a couple seconds longer, but whatever. Let's go ahead. We're going to copy this guy. 1, 2, 3. Then we're going to copy this guy. 1, 2, 3. Then we're going to copy this guy. 1, 2, 3. Now I got to hook all of these guys up, which is not my favorite part. It's actually my least favorite part. It's really annoying. It's like, look, I think the concept is cool, but the execution is just like, I don't know. I don't like it. It's not for me. But we'll go ahead. We'll play through round 83. Should be absolutely fine. These guys might make it to round 100. I don't know. Round 95, 94, 98. You know, the typical rounds are probably going to stump something along the lines. But I will let it do its thing, as much as I don't like the Beast Handler. Okay, no shot, no shot, no shot. Oh my goodness, these guys beat round 100. I don't even know how to feel about that, because I know the Engineer is just going to be worse as a 4-4-4, because the Engineer wasn't built to be cross-path like that. But these guys are just like, wow, 105, really? Really, this is going further than, oh my goodness, round 106. That is... It makes me hate the Beast Handler more that it's going further, because that's freaking crazy. Who got the most, at least? The Bird got 66,000. I figured this guy's useless. This guy got 1.7 and this guy got 1.1. So at least we know the Orca is doing the bulk of the damage. And last and most certainly best, we have the Engineer Monkey. We're gonna go ahead and get my favorite, the Sentry Expert. We'll go for Overclock and Balloon Trap. Now, if I'm being honest, I don't think this guy's gonna be able to beat round 80. Is that mean to say about my favorite tower? I don't know. I'm gonna let him rip, but like, I don't know actually though, because he's kind of stacking his sentries over here. So he might be able to finagle something. No, okay, no. But what if, hear me out, what if he used Overclock on it? Then he might be able to beat it. That might be pretty freaking nice. Come on. Oh, wait, we might actually have it. Holy crap, we actually have it. We have round 80. All right, you know what? Look, this guy dies at round 80. Doesn't even matter. We're going to go ahead and hook him up to one of these. We're going to give him... Oh, you know what? I didn't even give him an MIB. That's kind of unfair. Does it matter, though? Nope. I'm just going to keep this guy ultra boosting himself. We'll see how far he... Okay. No, we won't. No, we won't. End the freaking video.